Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm a mom of two little girls. One is a 26-month-old toddler and the other one is a 2-month-old baby. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my toddler's updated Montessori toddler bedroom tour. The last time I did a toddler bedroom tour for you guys was when Kylie was 12 months old. So that was a little bit over a year ago now, and she's definitely gotten a lot bigger and she's a lot more independent when it comes to some of those care of self tasks. So my husband and I really wanted to update her bedroom a little bit and give her a space that really reflected her developmental capabilities. So from one busy parent to another, today I'm going to share with you my daughter's Montessori toddler bedroom in the hopes that maybe we can give you some ideas for things that you can set up for your toddler in their bedroom as well. So this is kind of the overall view of her bedroom from one side to the other. This little area over here is her care of self area. You can see that my husband and I installed a small low down mirror that's at her height, and there's a little shelf right here that right now she just has her little pretend makeup kit in and a bracelet, but eventually when she learns how to start kind of doing her own hair, I envision her having like little bows and her hairbrush and things in there where she can actually do her own hair in the mornings. Right next to her mirror is her Montessori wardrobe. This was a little DIY project that my husband and I undertook over the weekend, and she is so excited about it. This is the Ikea Kallax cube shelf that has 4 compartments in it, and this actually originally used to be right here, and that was something that we kept some of her toys in for her. Now that she doesn't play up here very often, she mostly plays down in her playroom, I wanted to turn this into a little wardrobe that she could use as opposed to what she used to have. So you can see right here we installed the little drawer inserts on 2 of the cubes, and then we just took out the shelf on the other side, and my husband installed this little bar right here for her to hang up some of her clothes. So in her top drawer, she has a little divider thing that's got socks and undies, and then all of her hair bows right now are in here again until I figure out something better for that situation over there. Her second drawer down has all of her shirts. As you can see, we don't really fold anything. I don't really see a need to, but I guess if you wanted to, you could. Third drawer down has all of her pants and shorts, and the fourth drawer down is filled with nothing but her pajama sets. Hanging on this side, she just has a new bathing suit for the summertime because the weather is changing, a couple of sweaters, and then the couple of dresses that she owns. Now notice she doesn't own a ton of clothes. She doesn't need a ton of clothes. She grows out of them so quickly. So literally every one of these drawers just has a couple of shirts, a couple of pants, a couple of pairs of pajamas, and that's it. And that's really all she's ever going to need. Up on the top of her wardrobe, I do have a little lamp. She is able to reach this little pull cord, and she's been really excited about the fact that she can turn the light on and off by herself now because the light switch over there doesn't do anything. It's not hooked up to this particular outlet. I also have her sound machine that she sleeps with for naps and bedtime, and she also turns the button on and off herself now, and she is thrilled about that. What's really neat about this little wardrobe is that because it is at her height, she can come and independently choose what items of clothing from the drawers, or she can come over here and pull something off of the rod. She can choose what she wants to wear that day. I do not have to tell her what she needs to wear or set out specific items of clothing for her. She can just come and open the drawers all by herself and pull out whatever shirt or pants or socks, you name it, she wants to wear that day. So this really allows her to exercise that sense of independence that as a toddler she really craves. As I mentioned, this was a DIY project that my husband and I made ourselves, and we actually created a DIY video on how he did that step by step. So if you're interested in checking out how to make one of these little Montessori wardrobes for your toddler, then I will put a link to that video down below for you guys. In a Montessori toddler bedroom, it's really important that they have like a little space that they can go to and kind of have some quiet time to themselves independently, especially as they start getting older. So that's why we created this little reading Nook teepee tent for her, and she absolutely loves it. This is her favorite spot to go before bed to cuddle up and read bedtime stories with us, and I imagine as she becomes more independent at reading, this might be the place that she goes to kind of quietly read her books on her own. I did my best to make it as cozy as I could, so you can see that I added this little Ikea fuzzy rug, which is really soft and comfy to lay on. She also has a really fuzzy little blanket in here and 2 little pillows that kind of match the color scheme of her room so everything looks consistent, and she loves laying down in here and getting super cozy when she reads her books. Right here I have a forward-facing book basket so that she can choose the books she wants. The ones that are in here are ones that she selects for bedtime stories, like almost all the time. So we've got Here We Go Round the Mulberry Bush, a book about a dolphin that I used to work with actually when I was a dolphin trainer, Baby Animals Touch and Feel book, The Little Engine That Could. This is one of her favorites for some reason, even though it's a fiction book. She asks for it all the time, so this is in there. And then Everyone Poops. This is also one of her favorite books. So that's her little cozy Nook reading area. And then over here is her Montessori floor bed. I think many people would probably argue that the Montessori floor bed is the most prominent feature of any Montessori bedroom. And I am not ready to quite move my toddler yet to a bed that's elevated off the floor. So she is still sleeping in a floor bed, but that's because she rolls around a lot. And when she used to have a simple mattress on the floor here when she was younger, she rolled out of it a lot right onto the carpet. And I felt really bad because it would wake her up and she could not go back to sleep by herself at the time. So we went ahead and purchased this Ikea Cura bed, which is actually meant to be either a bunk bed or a bottom bed, like you can flip-flop it. And there's a little ladder that you can use to get up to the bunk bed part. But what my husband and I did was we modified it. I had him take a couple of the poles and turn them around the other way for me because I wanted it in this particular configuration with the ladder, like access part right here on this end. And then the part down here typically has slats so that the bed is raised up off the floor. But I just had him not install the bars or the slats for that so that the mattress could rest right on the floor. So it's really convenient because it is deeper inset, so she can't roll out of the bed. And again, even to this day, she is still a roller. Sometimes I will see her on the camera with her legs like hanging over the edge while she's sleeping. She's just a very active sleeper. So it's really nice to have this little like border going around the mattress so that she doesn't roll out of it. We did recently give her a big girl comforter set and an adult size pillow, and she is loving that because she can get really cozy at night and pull the blankets back over herself if they happen to come off. It's also important in a Montessori bedroom to have artwork at their level. Now, this is the original artwork that I put up for her when she was a baby, and I thought about changing it, but honestly, she loves these wild animal pictures. She constantly talks about them. She's always looking at them. These are her favorite animals that she has like little figurines of and stuffed animals. She loves them. So I just didn't have the heart to take them down yet. So they're still up, but eventually I would like to change out that artwork for something else when she becomes bored of it. And finally, swinging around this way is her closet. Now, she doesn't really use the closet for much of anything anymore, except for this little spot right here. So there's her dirty laundry basket. And then this used to house all of the clothing that was in the dresser, but now I'm just using it for some kind of random odds and ends, open-ended play toys that I didn't really have a space for. She just has her wooden blocks down here. She has her mega blocks right here. And then she has like a little role-playing like farm set and then some of her farm animals in here. So I didn't really have a better place to put it, so that's why I put it there for now. But this is the only area she uses. This rod up here is obviously way too tall for her to reach, so I just put some things that it does not fit into yet up there, and then boxes and things from other toys and a little backpack, just kind of some random stuff that she doesn't need. That's what's up there. This is where I store all of her toys that are in rotation. As you can see, they're kind of higher up. They're not really at a place that she can reach. So I'm really the only one that ever gets them down. But you can see I have like a really simple box system going. I just have all her music stuff up there, any kind of like little figurines or like her bust, things that like enable imaginative role play. I've got that up there. This turned into her whole hand-eye shelf because she has so many activities for hand-eye coordination that they don't even all fit in that box anymore. So that's all there. And actually, now that I'm looking, some of this stuff is going to move out into the baby's room, like this little object permanence box that I showed you guys in my DIY Montessori toys video. That's going to move out into the baby's room pretty soon when we redo the baby's room. She's got language stuff right here. This doesn't have a label because I created it the other day, but this is going to turn into her pre-math activities basket. These are all of her puzzles, anything involving dress up. And then I've got her extra books that are not on her shelf downstairs right now. This is where they stay. At the bottom, she just has two little bins of stuffed animals, and that is it. Now, because the books and the stuffed animals are kind of at her level, she does come into the closet sometimes and pull new books off and stuff, and that's fine with me. So they're not like 100% off limits to her, but again, I'm okay with that. Any playing that she does is typically with her blocks, and she does them right here in the middle of of the room. So we decided that a toy shelf up here was no longer necessary now that she's a little bit older. She does most of her work and her play downstairs in our playroom. And if you've not seen our playroom yet, I will also be sure to put a link to that below so you can check it out. Now with a Montessori toddler bedroom, you still want to make sure that you baby proof a little bit. Because, you know, they are two, they can still get into a little bit of trouble. So you'll see that over here, we installed on this one exposed outlet cover, there is something plugged into this. It's actually her camera that we use, like her baby monitor, I guess. And this completely covers the outlet so that she can't get to it. And the only furniture piece that we really have in here that we need to worry about is this thing, and that's mounted to the wall so that it doesn't fall forward on top of her. And just in case you guys are interested in any of the things that you've seen in her video here, I will be sure to put links to all of them, or at least the ones that I can find, down below for you guys. So that's my daughter's Montessori toddler bedroom. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you have any ideas for things that maybe somebody else could include in their toddler's Montessori bedroom, then definitely share that with us below as well. If you like this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And just in case you are new to my channel, I just wanted to let you know that this video is part of a larger series called Montessori at Home. It's aimed at providing practical tips and advice for busy parents like you and I for implementing Montessori philosophies at home with your children. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in watching more of, then you might consider subscribing to my channel because I do upload a new video like this one every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!